In this video, we will discuss a key concept in programming called as iteration. Let's say you wanted to print hello, for example. So if you wanted to print hello one time, you can write print hello and it will print hello one time. Let's say if you wanted to print hello two times, okay, or four times. So you can write the print statement four times, and when you run it, it will print hello four times. First time, second time, third time, and fourth time. In real life, there are many scenarios wherein you want to execute the same piece of code, not just one time, but more than one time. Okay, so for example, when you go to ATM machine, you want the ATM to serve not just one person, but you want the ATM to serve, let's say, 10 people. All right. So let's say if you wanted to say print welcome, please use ATM machine. All right, let's say if you wanted to print this, and if you wanted to serve, let's say, 6 customers instead of just one customer, so you can write the statement 6 times and this will print the welcome message 6 times. If I wanted to serve 100 customers, I could print this statement 100 times. However, as you would have noticed, that this will make your code bit complex, and there will be many number of lines. So iteration is a feature which allows you to pinpoint a piece of code that you want to execute more than one time, and it enables you to do that. Iteration is a very key programming concept, and every programming language will have feature that allows you to do iteration. In this example, I'll just use Python. So let's say if you wanted to print this 6 times, instead of writing this statement 6 times, what you could do is for I in range 6 and then print that statement. Now this code, basically what it does, what it says is that for I in range 6, it is saying execute the line number 4 not one time but 6 times. So when I run this code, if I clear my console, when I run this code, you will see that welcome message has been printed 6 times. Now if I wanted to print it 100 times, all I have to do is change this range to 100 and it will print 100 times. So I don't have to write this piece of code, this line number 400 times. I could just use iteration to do that. Now, there are two ways in which you can do the iteration, which is you can execute a piece of code more than one time. So the first one is a for loop, which is you just saw. There's a second method, which is a while loop. All right. So this is the second method is while loop. Now, while loop also allows you to do exactly same thing, which is execute a piece of code more than one time. The key difference between a for loop and a while loop is in a for loop, you know beforehand that how many times you want a piece of code to be executed. Now, in this case, you wanted it to be executed, let's say 6 times. So you say 6 and then you execute it. However, in real life, there would be scenarios wherein you don't know how many times the user may want to run the code. So user may want to keep running the code or piece of code until the user presses quit. Okay, so in this case, user may press quit after 5 times. The user may press quit after 20 times. So you don't know beforehand that how many times the piece of code should be executed. Should it be executed 6 times or should be executed 20 times? So there, the while loop is useful. So I'll just write the code for while loop, wherein you will keep executing this welcome message until the user presses user enters quit. So let's say, let me create a variable called choice, and what I do is I say while choice 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 not equal to quit. Okay, and then what I'm saying is choice is the variable, and until the variable is, so this is a condition which is executed. So it's saying until the choice the value of the choice variable is quit, keep executing. And what do you want to execute? Let's say we simply want to say print keep using ATM machine. Now we will have to update the choice variable. So we will have to ask the user to enter the choice variable. So we could use input function. So we could say input. We could make this, we could say enter quit to stop the program. All right. So here we have asked the user that if you if quit, QUIT, enter quit if you want to stop the program. And then once the program is stopped, it will come out of the while loop. So the body of the while loop starts from 9 and 10. That's because of the indentation. And once it comes out of the while loop, then I will just print something along the lines print you have entered quit. We are stopping the program now. We are the machine now. Right. So when I run this piece of code, this piece of code will keep executing unless the user prints quit. So let me show you this in action. So I'll just clear the console and I'll comment out the code that I had before for the while loop. Okay, so now this piece of, so when I run this code, you will see that it's asking me to it's printing the welcome message and it's asking me to enter quit to stop. Let's say I don't enter quit, I just don't enter anything, I just print enter. So see, I'm printing enter and it is continuously printing the welcome message. Right. All right, now I print, when I print quit and I hit enter, that's the time it will stop. It will say because I have entered quit, it will say you have entered quit, we are stopping the machine now, and it will exit the program. That's what you see. So so the while loop allows you to keep running a piece of code until a certain condition is matched. And in the while loop, you don't need to know the number of times you want the code to be executed beforehand. Okay, thank you so much. So in this tutorial, I have shown you the key concept about iteration and two features in Python that allows you to do it, namely for loop and a while loop. Thank you so much.